Just don't want to look like an it.
Mommy, you're perfect.
You should cut those and leave those in. We're not
What?
recording too.
What?
Yeah, you guys can cut whatever you want.
Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Jesse and Melanie, and we're here at Everything Long Island. We're so happy to be with you guys today. Today is just us.
And we are at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Lafayette International Realty, in the basement of our Woodbury office.
That's right. And where else can we be found?
We can also be found in our Williston Park office for those of you in Nassau, Queens, wherever.
Yeah, you see that, guys? Like, we are so available to you.
We are.
Anyhow, so today we wanted to discuss the markets. You know, it's been a while. We've been having constant guests, and we figured this is a good time to kind of touch base. We're getting towards this middle of the year, and we figured, we'd update you a little bit on what's going on.
Yep.
I mean, things are a little crazy, with prices. Everyone, I think's feeling the crunch right now of inflation.
Oh yeah.
Especially with gas prices, energy prices. Can you believe energy prices are up 179%?
No, I don't feel it at all.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
So gas, by the way, people, I think it's got to be, I think in Roslyn we saw $4.49, $4.59, $4.69.
Oh yeah.
But we live in Nassau. Nassau is in Suffolk, and we have seen gas prices and filled up at $3.99, and we've seen $3.89.
That's for regular.
That's for regular, yes.
But
so
you know what?
It's amazing.
The whole point of that is shop around.
Shop
It
around.
seems like all these gas stations have different prices. It's
true.
zero consistency. So,
And, make mental notes. I mean, it's a good thing to do. We always try and fill up at a half a tank, just
That's
so
right.
that.
So the question is, gas prices up, everything's a little more expensive, and interest rates are now hovering in the mid sixes, somewhere around 6.5%. You would say, oh my goodness, what's going on with the real estate market?
Yep. And the real estate market is strong.
Well, Long Island's market is strong, probably the hottest in the country.
Yep.
Now, now you'd ask, okay, why? If things are so
Because we have the best
expensive-
people here.
Well, that's true. People here are pretty awesome.
They are, which you've seen by all our guests.
But what's happening? Well, prices keep going up. It's not, prices have gone down for homes. I mean, we're seeing, 5.5% year-over-year increase.
Year-over-year. Yep.
I mean, average home in Suffolk County is in the mid 700s.
Yep.
That's medium price.
That's right.
Nassau County in the median prices in the mid 800s.
Correct.
So they're going up, but it's inventory.
Yep. Always the inventory.
It's all about the inventory here in Long Island, guys. Inventory is really low, which is creating a continued hot market. It's been like this for several years, and it seems to just be getting hotter and hotter.
Which is amazing.
But that opens up a lot of opportunity, I think, right?
It does, because you know what? The markets that are around the country, like specifically, if I were to think, a lot of people from Long Island, where do their grandparents live that they always go during the holidays? What state? Take a guess.
Well, I think it's the same old thing. Florida, right?
Of course, it's Florida.
So they either do the snowbird thing and spend half and half the year, or when they look to retire.
Right. So now's the time. You sell your house, you get the big nut out of it, you buy a smaller place on Long Island, which you can do still, and get something reasonable, and you go and you take advantage of that Florida market. I mean, this is the prime time to be doing that.
You know what? She's right. That is the move right now. If you're someone that's, that's been thinking of moving to Florida, or you're going to retire somewhere down south, but using Florida as an example, I mean, why would you not do that right now? We're at the height of a market here in Long Island. You're going to get top dollar. And then you're going to Florida and you're buying on a discount.
Well, it's interesting. So a friend of mine that will remain nameless has a house that's worth about $1 million. And she called and she said, Melanie, I'm thinking about, our kids graduated. We're thinking about selling. What would I do? I don't mind moving further east and getting a place in Florida. And I said, now's the perfect time. We have communities near us in Stony Brook, in St. James, which is, a little further out east than, Dix Hills. It's about another 15, 20 minutes. The taxes are super low. They could be as low as $3,500 for the year. The common charges could be anywhere from $250 to $350. I mean, insane. And then the unit itself, if it's fully newly, renovated, in the mid fives. I mean, so you take half that money, you buy a place a little bit out east. You've got pools and all the amenities that you'd get. And then you go to Florida and you park the rest and you get a nice, inexpensive place and you turn into a snowbird.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some plays to be made. And it's funny because, when we reach out to folks and we're doing cold calls or something like that, what we always get is...
Where am I going to go?
Exactly. Where am I going to go? I want to sell my house, but where am I moving? The truth is, we can, there's lots you can do, and we can definitely help you figure that out.
Yeah. Totally.
For sure. I mean, the move to Florida, if you're looking at condos in Florida, there's at least at a minimum a 30% reduction in pricing right now. Same thing with single family homes. There's been a lot of overbuilding in Florida with speculative housing on these new construction developments, and you're buying at a huge discount.
It's great. I'm telling you.
Guys, when you think there's nowhere to go,
totally,
there is, but you need to speak to folks like us.
Yep, and we can help you with everything from getting it ready to putting it on the market to getting the highest offers possible. So we're here.
This market is smoking
hot.
Yeah, and you know what? Talking about buying a place out of the state, this is a big topic. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because. You guys, if you work with people like us here, and like we have clients that we work with and they love working with us and trust us, we can always help you on your purchase outside of the state. And we've been having several deals, some internationally and some within, the United States, but outside of New York. And boy, have our clients been happy that they've had us in the mix helping them with these deals, whether it's a sale or purchase, right?
It's true. We have one particular seller recently selling in another state, and we found a good agent, referred the agent, but we've been in on all the texts and answering questions and helping with solar panels and helping with offers and countering, and the agent out of state was like, accept X offer, and we were like, no. And, we made sure that the person that we're working with, our client from New York, got the right price. So we were in on all of the conversations and the back and forth.
It felt like we were working harder than that agent, for sure.
Yeah,
but,
totally.
Ultimately, our client got the best deal possible because we kept rejecting offers while they wanted to take them, and we pushed to the limit on what they can get, but the client, I think, at the end of the day was grateful, and it all really worked out. Yeah, it's really important, guys. Work with people that you know and trust. Even if they're local, remember, they can help you.
They can advocate for you.
Deals somewhere else.
Because it's expertise in general. It's a general thing,
Absolutely.
So, all those years of knowledge.
There's so many things and so much potential with today's market. Now, what I will tell you is, it's as important as ever, okay? The houses that are fetching the most money are still the homes that are renovated.
It's true.
They need less work. People are paying a premium and they're happy to. Remember, everything's up, so it means renovation costs are up too.
Even just transporting goods from X to Y location, fuel's up, diesel's insane.
Of course.
So everything is just going up.
Yep. Fuel price affects everything down the line. So, these homes that are in better condition and renovated or updated, they're fetching the highest dollar. So, hey, if you're thinking of selling, always remember, but now more than ever, try to get it updated.
So, there's something interesting going on. I've always wanted to, buy something out of the country. Always. It's just always been my dream.
Me too.
So the Caribbean's looking pretty good these days. I know that there's a talk about I want to say orgasm because I like to say crazy shit. But sargassum, I don't know if you people know about sargassum. Sargassum is essentially seaweed.
It is. It's these big plumes or blooms of seaweed that...
It's like the size of
my
an
God,
island.
out in the Caribbean, they're like creating a whole island onto themselves of just sargassum floating at sea and making their way out to the beaches and the shores. And it's been killing tourism in a lot of places around the Caribbean.
So people that developed real estate and had things under contract are now putting them on the market, trying to sell them before they have to close. And this is opportunity galore.
Well, yeah, because what's happened is, first of all, the local economies, local governments have had to spend millions of dollars trying to clean these things up. And what's happened is it's affected their local economy. Tourism is down in a lot of places because of the whole seaweed issue.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because once it hits the beach, you have tons of it piling up. It stinks.
Yeah, it's PU.
Right. Who wants
PU
to
City.
hang out at the beach and it just smells
and it stenches
like
on
crap
your vacation.
But
screw that.
It's also creating a real estate opportunity. So, what I would say is actually it's funny enough. I was actually doing some reading on it over the weekend, and it seems like researchers have really figured out what to do with this seaweed, and in fact even how to predict. When these plumes are redeveloping because they're feeding on themselves, and now they have a way to predict when the next batch is basically, and they can take care of it out at sea and
contain it,
kind of contain it and clean it up. And so I think it's going to make it better for all of these local economies where they'll be able to be proactive instead of reactive to the problem.
Which is great.
And they'll clean up all that seaweed before it makes it to shore.
Which is great.
Then all of a sudden you'll see tourism pick up.
Yeah, prices go up.
So you know what? If you were thinking of buying a place out in the Caribbean somewhere and it's been affected with sargassum, you heard it here first.
Yeah, and give us a call.
Buy now, because we know for a fact that this problem is going to be resolved.
And just like any other place, we've done that in Costa Rica. We can help you. We were on the group text with every single submission that the agent that we referred. Forget it. The inspection, the negotiation. I mean, we basically, it's having our 2 cents in and helping the purchaser, you, get the best price and the best deal possible, and us, doing our magic.
Hey, you want some fun facts on sargassum?
Orgasm or sargassum?
Well, you can give us the fun facts on orgasm.
No.
That's how you roll, but I'm trying to stay on topic here.
I'm trying to. I'm just playing.
Can you believe that they're actually taking these seaweeds, or sargassum as they call them, and actually creating bricks for construction with them?
That's awesome.
Or they're turning it into fertilizer.
Listen, if you can make sand into glass.
I mean, how inventive is that?
That's great, Yeah, it's cool shit.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So, it seems like it's going to work out, and there's going to be a lot of benefits coming out of it.
Yeah.
And
it's good for the environment.
It's good for the environment because while it's out at sea, I was reading that while it's out deep at sea, these big blankets of sargassum are capturing carbon out of the atmosphere.
That's great.
So holy shit, it's naturally, it's like the Earth is taking care of its own climate issue in a way. And it's only a problem when it comes to shore, because then it releases all of this. So now that they know this, they're definitely determined to capture them while it's out at sea. So it takes all the benefit of the seaweed capturing the carbon out of the atmosphere. Then we get to grab it, repurpose it, and for other things. And so I think they, when it comes to this issue, they found a real way to.
I think it's great.
It's going to benefit the planet.
Sounds good to me.
Find a way to recycle it.
Hey, if it gathers carbon, maybe we can bury it and make some diamonds.
Well, they were saying that you could bury it, like very deep at sea, where the carbon doesn't get released for hundreds and hundreds of years. But
Diamond City,
you're still putting off the inevitable for generations now. So repurposing it is actually amazing,
incredible.
So I thought that was a pretty cool thing.
That is cool.
But if you're looking to buy out in the Caribbean, you were so worried about sargassum, You've been right too, because it's been a real problem.
It has.
But it looks like we're at a tipping point where it's going to be a benefit, and soon it's not going to be a tourism issue, an economic issue, and it's just going to drive prices back up in these places.
Which is great.
Take advantage.
Take advantage.
Heck, maybe we should be buying.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at this stuff, guys.
Sounds good.
We just, we like to bring you these this kind of information, and
you know what? It's all relevant.
It's important.
Yeah, it totally is.
So hey, anytime if you need help with any real estate purchases and sales, remember this is what we do. We don't do anything else. 24/7. We're dealing in real estate. So you can always look up our website www.bonafidefhe.com, or you can go to our our Instagram handle, which is at bonafidefhe.
Or Bonafide Melanie, Melanie.
That's right. If you want to go right for Melanie.
And you know what? If you look at our YouTube page, you're going to see that when you list with us, you get the benefit of the advertising with us. How many people looked at our rental video of our?
Oh gosh, yeah, we had one
Mutton
property
Town?
out in Mutton Town, and we posted the tour, of course, here on YouTube on our YouTube channel, and that one video got over 21,000 views. So
Talk about unique marketing.
And by the way, it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. I mean, we're at
thank you so much.
40,400 subscribers.
And God only knows what we're going to be at when we put this on the air.
Yeah, so thank you guys.
That'll be fun. Yeah, so thank you guys, and thank you to Trey, who's always here. The man. Trey, come up
whoop,
here.
Whoop.
I want everyone to see Trey.
Hey everyone, yeah.
Trey's cool. No. You're tall. You
Trey.
can do it.
He's always behind the camera.
This is our Trey. This is the man.
Without Trey,
this is the man. Without
none
Trey,
of this would happen.
We're just a deuce. Always lining them up and knocking them out.
Sweet.
Baby, sweet.
So anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
And thank you, Trey. And we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.